Visiting with Huell Howser is made possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.
Well, it is a beautiful morning here in La Cañada, Flintridge in Los Angeles County, and we have come to pay a very special visit to the Descanso Gardens. And here to give us the tour of the gardens are...
Good morning, Huell. I'm Karen Dardick.
Hello, I'm Joan Hargrove, a volunteer here at the garden, and I'm on their board of trustees. Nice to have you here.
Now, this is the first time I've come to the gardens. You have been trying to get me here for how long?
Since 1989.
And what did you tell me to try to get me here?
It's one of the most beautiful places in Southern California. It's an oasis of beauty and peace.
Now, that will pique someone's interest. So we're here to see what we've got inside. Let's take the tour. You all are the tour guides. We talked for a few minutes before we started this morning, and you told me to be sure and not call this a county park.
That's right.
That this is a county garden.
Right, this is a garden, a botanical garden, and we're very sensitive to the beauty of our flowers, and we don't like it to be called a park. We want to call it a garden.
But now this belongs to all of us, right? This
Absolutely.
is a public
This is a
garden.
public garden. It's open to the public every day of the year except for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Obviously, lots of school kids. Let's go over just for a minute. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Who have you got with us?
St. Mark's School
Well, now,
from Altadena.
What are we doing
Mrs.
here?
Clapham. Mrs. Clapham. She's a little deaf.
Now, where are we? Oh, this is beautiful.
Well, where we're walking here...
Well, this is a beautiful tree.
Isn't this gorgeous? This is a tree that's probably been here for, what, 250 years. And that means that it was here long before this was ever Descanso Gardens.
Wow. And look at the tulips.
This is what we call our promenade in this area, and it's all planted in tulips at this time of the year.
Oh, this
so
is
as far as you
beautiful.
can see up there to the end, it's all tulips along the wall.
Oh, look at this. Just a straight shot of tulips here.
How many bulbs of these do we have?
About 20,000 tulips.
About 20,000 tulips here.
tulips
Largest
here.
planting in this region.
It's, ma'am?
It's the largest planting of tulips in this region, about 20,000.
Wow.
Named varieties.
I saw you sniffing the tulips.
They don't smell. They don't smell, but they're just beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. We come up here every year. I'm a member of the Descanso Gardens. I get the little newsletter, and we just come up. I come with my grandson, Mark, and I just love it. It's just beautiful. And this year, all the colors,
Wow.
spectacular.
Now, these are not, I don't know a lot about flowers, but these flowers in front aren't tulips. What are these?
I don't know. I have to ask her.
These are anemones.
Anemones. They're beautiful in their own
They
way,
are
aren't
gorgeous
they?
colors.
Well, enjoy your day with
Thank
your
you.
grandson.
Okay, we're going to go ride the train now.
A train?
Yes, we have a train called the Enchanted Garden Train, and this train is all run by volunteers. Volunteers from the LA Live steamers bring the train to us and run it for us. It's running every day now for the next few weeks.
Oh, wow.
And this is a really popular event here in the gardens. Over the weekends, it runs constantly. We can't get the people on fast enough.
Oh, look at this. Look at these flowers. These,
They're all tulips, all just different varieties of tulips. It just shows you some of the wonderfully unusual looks you can get from tulip bulbs.
I don't think I've ever seen a tulip.
These are called blushing beauty.
Wow.
Little pink tone on the...
And these, then we get into red ones,
Beautiful.
white ones, orange ones, and they're all a different,
Very different.
what do you call them? Different,
Oh, a different shape. You mean the petal shape?
well, they different, not species, but
They're different varieties. of
varieties of tulips. This is just beautiful. And this just goes on and on down here.
tulips. It really does. On our left, as we walk along, you'll see that we still have some camellias blooming too. This is from our famous camellia forest, which is one of the largest plantings of camellias in the United States.
So all of these are camellias.
Yes, and you can see how tall they are. Some of them reach 30 feet tall under the shade of all these oak trees. It's a perfect spot to grow them.
Here they are. Look at this. Oh, look at this, Lily. A camellia.
We have close to 100,000 camellia bushes throughout this part of the garden, many different varieties.
Now what's over here?
Well, this is our new international rosarium. It isn't quite a year old. In May of last year, we opened this, and Karen is a rose expert, so I'll let her tell you a little about it.
The rosarium.
Yes, this is much more than the traditional or typical rose garden. So this is a 5-acre section of Descanso Gardens devoted to showcasing roses in a landscape setting, something that home gardeners would be able to really learn how to use roses in their own landscape. So there are about 4,000 rose bushes and a larger number of companion plants, flowering trees, shrubs, other types of plants that show off the queen of the flower.
Now, who comes to this garden most of the time? Is it people who really know what they're seeing, or is it people who just come here to learn, or for the beauty, or what?
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of people who enjoy gardening and want to get either ideas, but people who appreciate art. We have artists who come and paint, photographers. We have a lot of children, as you've seen, who just want to get out where they can run and play in a peaceful setting. And we have people who just enjoy the serenity of Descanso Gardens.
There are a great many people who come out who don't know much about plants, and so we get lots of questions from people about our plants, but they're loving it.
And we've got a nice little running brook right through the middle of your rosarium here.
One of the nice things about Descanso Gardens is we have a lot of natural streams. So when this particular garden was planned, it was to tie in with the rest and enhance that with the running water, the stream, the Serene.
So this is a natural stream.
This particular one was designed. Elsewhere in the gardens we do have natural streams and waterfalls.
Now the roses don't look to me like they're at full bloom right now.
No, they're not. At this time it's a little bit early for the roses to be blooming. They usually come in late spring for their first bloom cycle and then repeat in summer and in fall.
I guess that's a good time to talk about the fact that we are here in the springtime to see the tulips and some of the other plants, but you've really got something going on here all the time.
We really do. The camellias that I showed you are just past their bloom now. If you were here 2 or 3 months earlier, those bushes would have been covered with camellias. So that's an ideal time to come. If you come in the fall, you can see other beautiful fall blooming things all over the gardens.
Well, what about in the dead of summertime?
In the dead of summertime, we still have that. We have a lot of drought-tolerant plants planted throughout the garden.
So there's something going on all the time.
Yes, absolutely. This is the mission garden, part of the rose garden.
Look at this, Louis. This is absolutely beautiful over here. It's the
mission garden, the mission part of the garden. And you can see that it's planned to look like an old California mission. We have pepper trees, which are native here. We have the citrus, the orange trees with the orange hang off. I think they're Valencia oranges.
Wow, this is beautiful. And you certainly get the atmosphere here
Yes,
with the
isn't it
fountain
pretty?
and all of that.
It is, it's gorgeous. This garden, the idea for the garden was created by the Guild, which now manages the garden. They put on a large fundraising campaign and we raised $1,800,000 in order to build this garden. And then when we finished building it, we dedicated it and presented it to the County of Los Angeles for the public.
Great. Okay, the tour continues.
Here's one of the volunteers leading a group of school children through this morning. It looks like they're looking at one of our educational panels to tell what's growing in this part of the garden.
So you have a lot of volunteers who give tours.
Yes, we do.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Huell Howser.
I'm Walker Goa.
Nice to meet you. Good morning, kids.
Good morning.
Are y'all having a good time?
Yes.
Seeing a lot of nice flowers and all of that sort of thing? Now, what have you told them so far?
Well, I think we've learned the Greek word for flowers and Greek word for animals. We learned about the pyracantha, and now we're looking at the roses. We'll look at the iris, and then we'll see the koi, the Japanese tea garden, and we'll probably find squirrels and rabbits and all kinds of birds.
Well, that's a full day.
It is a full day for the youngsters, and no matter how old they are, they get so engrossed they keep walking without getting tired.
Now, here's some people actually working in
Yes.
the garden.
Yes, yes.
Hello. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time. How are you?
Well, just fine. Are you all regulars out here?
Regulars. We live right in the area. I grew up in La Cañada.
So you're spoiled having
Yes,
this.
and it's really gotten nice, and the kids love it. Yeah, we have our pass. We come all the time, just for a little bit.
Now, you better watch out. There goes...
over there with Grandma and his sister. They love it.
The kids like the flowers, don't they?
And the ducks. And we see them up there
Well,
at the
so
pond.
far, we've only seen one duck.
There's a few more up at the observation tower up there, and they love it up there, and the black swans. Yeah, we haven't seen as many ducks as usual, or fish.
But there are plenty of flowers.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Good. This is an opportunity for you to meet the curator of our rose garden, Huell. She's the lady in charge of all this beauty.
Hi.
This is Mary Brosius.
Yeah, she's the gardener, all right. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
Well, we're taking care of the rosarium. I was just watering our wildflowers. The heat kind of makes them dry out a little faster.
I guess this is a full-time job, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. More than.
Now, is this a good year for flowers because of all the rain, or
Very
does it
good.
hurt them in some way?
No. It's been wonderful. And actually, I think that the incidence of mildew has been less because of the rain washes the mildew spores off.
Oh.
So we've got real clean roses.
Now, what are you the most proud of here?
Oh. Gosh, I think, well, everything changes. So from day to day, it's something different. But right now, I'm real happy with the mission garden.
We
It
just came from
Yeah,
that.
it came out kind of the way I had anticipated it, which is nice.
And you're always adding something new and
Always.
changing and
Always.
evolving and all of
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
So if you come one year, you can come back the next and see a totally different.
Even 6 weeks later, it'll
Yeah.
be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
She's definitely got the hands that are covered in the dust.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
So you're helping her in the garden.
I'm the
This has
assistant.
got to be fun for you.
It's very fun.
Did you know a lot about gardening before you dove into this thing?
Some, but I'm learning so much here. This is where you get your experience doing
Yeah.
it every day.
Yeah. Well, have fun.
Okay.
What was it you were telling me about the different types of gardens that were here?
I'll let you talk about
This
that.
has 20 themed specialty gardens within this 5-acre garden. The mission garden that we saw was one. And we have a Victorian garden, we have a nanny's park, we have special themes where the flowers are evocative of either that era of time, and then the companion plants are like that too. We're going to take you over to the gazebo, the Victorian gazebo, which is actually a popular site for weddings. And when
So you can get married out here.
Yes, and it's
yes.
gorgeous too.
Now these are iris over here.
Yes,
I
they are. This
recognize
is,
those.
this is our iris garden. We have a wonderful collection of iris there. They had to be transplanted out of here when the rose garden was being built, and so they are just now replanting.
How many different iris?
Oh, I don't.
I think we're trying to have about 1,200 different varieties when it's fully planted, thanks to some very, very active volunteers
Yes,
who are
this
very
is a
keen
real-
iris enthusiasts. This is an example of what volunteers can do.
Well,
Right.
here are two beautiful examples, two bright but different colors right here.
Yes, yes,
There's
iris
a,
come
there's
in
a
a wide range
gorgeous
of colors.
exotic one over here, this purple one with a cream-colored leaf. Look how pretty that is.
Look.
Isn't that beautiful?
Now, do you have any problem at all with people wanting to pick?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I would think you'd be tempted.
Right. You would be tempted, but people are tempted. But we have a lot of volunteers out, and most people respond very well to being reminded that if they take it, then it isn't there for someone else to see.
Yeah. Because most places you go have signs that say, no dogs on grass.
Yes.
Here it says, don't pick the flowers.
Right, that's exactly right.
And then if people really want these flowers, they can come to our plant sales, which we have twice a year.
I see. And that's another way of
Supporting-
raising money.
Yes, it is.
This area right here is where they propagate all of the plants that they sell at the plant sale.
Oh, all back in
Back in
here.
here. They
So this is like a nursery.
Nursery, right.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
What are you working on over
Well,
here?
I am putting the prices on individual plants or kinds for our plant sale.
Now, are you a big flower person?
Well, I think I am now.
So you mean when
Very
you
nice.
first started working here?
I know nothing about plants
Well, why did you come here in the first place? If you
because I want to learn, and I learned quite a bit. So now it's payback time.
So now you're a regular here as a volunteer.
Right. Correct.
Well, what would you tell people out there who've never been and seen all of this? What would you tell them about this place?
Well, I would right away. I said, when's your free time? If you are working, take off on Tuesday and come join us. Then you can learn a lot.
So it's a good place for people to come who know about flowers and who don't know about flowers.
Right. If they like plants, this is a place to come to.
Okay, we're off. What is this?
Well, this is part of our lake. That's why we call it the
look
lake house.
at
And you're going
this.
down. You're going down to the original dock that Manchester Bodie built so that he could have a place to push his boats off from to go out into the lake. He had this as a place. They used to do duck shooting here back in the days when it wasn't a bad idea.
Look at this.
But this is wonderful. We've been about what was it, 3-4 years
4 years
ago,
ago.
they enlarged this lake almost 2/3 more than it originally was, and turned it into a real refuge for all sorts of wildlife and birds by putting all the kind of planting. You can see how dense it is along the very edges of the lake, where they feel very comfortable putting nests, resting, and keeping away from the prying eyes of all the little children who want to see them.
This is
It is beautiful, and when you
and
come,
what a surprise.
it is. And when you come here and throw crumbs here into this lake, you get a real group of people, little animals coming up to see you.
Well, where can we go throw some? Oh, look at the turtles.
Yes, there are a lot of turtles
Louis,
sunning
look
there.
over here. Do you see them on the
They're on that old log.
log? There must be 4 or 5 turtles up there.
Right, and they also will lay along the banks on the far side on some of the sandy banks. You can't see them as well from here. There is a little bird observation platform over there that was built by the Audubon Society that
And
has
there's
a
the
good
black
view.
swan.
There's a black swan, right. They are not native to this area, but they were donated to us, and so we have them. And they look very pretty and imposing out there sailing around.
Oh, that's a beaut.
Isn't that pretty?
Now, is this where some of your migratory birds
Yes,
come?
yes. In fact, they're attracted here because when they're flying over, their flyways pass over, they see this large body of water, and it's an attractive place for them. And all the shelter that's provided around the banks makes it even more.
And you know, if you didn't see the power lines up there, this could be out in the middle of nowhere.
It could be. Now, up there on the top of the hill line up there is just about where that road is that runs along, if you can barely see it, is just about the end of this property. This property is 160 acres. About half of it has been developed as garden. The rest of it is left in wild chaparral and in the native area.
Oh, this is beautiful. Boy, there are a lot of big oak trees around here, aren't there?
Well, this oak that we're walking toward right now is reputed to be the oldest oak on the property. We think it's about 400 years old. It's a little hard to tell.
400 years old?
Yes, and it's been called the grand patriarch of the oaks here.
Boy, that is a beauty.
It is a beauty.
Ah, the kids are going over to
Feel
pet
one,
the tree,
right.
to feel the tree.
Right. Well,
Sir?
This is an oak tree.
It's an oak tree. It's an old oak tree, too. Over 400 years old.
This feels bumpy.
Yeah, it feels bumpy, all right. Okay, we finally found some ducks.
yes, and the place that we are right now is the bird observation platform that was built by the Audubon Society and contributed to us. You can see that it has a nice view of the lake, and we've got coots and mallards and grebes and usually 1 or 2 of some other different sort coming through here. I don't see any wood ducks right now. We usually have a lot of those, but I
Now
don't see
there's
them.
one. What is this one right with the white face?
That is a coot.
a coot.
A coot, yes. And you can see a turtle down there swimming in the water too.
Oh, look at
Another
this.
one of our turtles.
There's a turtle right in front of the coot, right down
I know you
here.
can see it.
Look at the swan coming.
Yes, right. He's been attracted by some bread that's been thrown in the water. So now we're going to have a little activity in this area.
Ah, he's coming over
He's
for
coming
his...
over for it to see what's going on. He's not. They're not native here, as I said, but they made a real home here. They like it.
Oh, that's great. Here's a couple just sitting here very quietly, enjoying. We can just look right out here. Ladies, y'all just sitting here kind of enjoying yourselves?
Oh, yeah, we're waiting for our husbands who's taking pictures.
So y'all are just resting your
and
feet.
the sun feels good.
Uh-huh. Now we're getting darker and greener.
Right. We're
in
in the
here.
oak forest. We're entering the oak forest, and you can see that there are many beautiful azaleas blooming
Oh.
underneath the cover of the oaks, which is just
These
perfect
are
for
the
them.
azaleas?
Yes.
Look at these.
Flowering trees and azaleas. Aren't those beautiful?
And all of these oaks, as far
Yes.
as you can see, this beautiful forest of oak trees.
Yes. Isn't it gorgeous?
This is one of the largest stands of California oaks, probably in at least Southern California.
Oh, now look, you all were saving the best for the last here as far as I'm concerned.
Isn't this pretty?
Look at this. This is beautiful. And the way the sun comes down through the trees and hits these wonderful
The
azaleas
azaleas, right.
that are blooming here.
They're lovely.
Now we've come upon a guy who is sitting here, getting ready to sit down here beside this wonderful stream. Do you come here every day?
Every weekday. Every weekday I come here. Generally after work, and I get here about 4 o'clock and get a chance to spend some time here. And I always come here when it rains, and then it's empty completely, and this is the place to be. It's the most beautiful place on earth, truly.
Really?
Truly.
How
I
did you
believe so.
discover it?
Well, I'm from the local area, and just got lucky. I've been around the world several times, but I always come back here. You can't beat this place.
Yeah.
And
You mean this place?
I'm talking about the whole place. There's no other place like this, and the people here too. I think this is just this is when people and nature can, what they can actually accomplish when they work together.
And here comes the train. Hello? Oh, that's great. Now, where are we now? Because this is, what a beautiful sight, these school kids out here in this.
Isn't this?
More oaks.
Yes, more oaks. Now these oaks were part of some oaks that started growing after a fire that swept through here about 100 years ago, when a great many things were burned down. We did lose a number of oaks, and the acorns sprouted afterwards, all about the same time. So you can see by looking at the trunks of these oaks that they've all been growing about the same number of years. They're all about the same size. And they all sprouted after that fire.
So this is a natural...
A natural oak forest, right. And you can see that we've just left the soil underneath it, very natural. The oak leaves on the ground gradually enriching the soil.
This is just beautiful.
The sort of thing you might find out in the wild someplace in California.
And again, very quiet now.
Very quiet, very quiet.
This is so beautiful. Is this one of our best kept secrets? But you have people coming through here.
We do, but it wasn't that many years ago that people felt this was one of the best kept secrets in Los Angeles, so the Guild decided to do something about that and make this a little bit better known to the public.
So you've kind of gotten the word out.
Yes.
Yes.
You've had how many visitors a year come through here?
Approximately 100,000, and we certainly feel that this is large enough to accommodate many more people.
Yeah. So you encourage people to come out.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How much does it cost to get in?
It's a general admission fee is $5, and then there's a discount for seniors and students pay $3. Children pay $1.
Now, what is this? This is beautiful here.
This is our Fern Canyon.
Fern Canyon. And obviously...
It's just lined with all types of ferns.
Boy.
Tree ferns, all different types of ferns.
That is just beautiful. And they mix in with the oaks very well.
Yes, they
too.
do. They grow very well in the shade of the oaks, right. It's the right temperature.
So they like it here.
They sure do, and there's a little stream that comes down through the middle of it.
And this is something you could see any time of the year.
Oh, any time of the
that
year.
you
This
came
is
out
beautiful.
here.
This is beautiful any time of the year. It's beautiful in the rain.
Now this is a redwood.
Right, right.
What's it doing here?
Well, it was planted in amongst some of the other trees, I guess because it was a California tree. But one of the ways that we use it now is that when I'm taking kids on a tour, as we saw this morning, I bring them up and let them touch the redwood and see how spongy the bark is. The redwoods absorb water. And then I take them to touch an oak, and it feels like cement by comparison. So it's very interesting to them to realize that all trees aren't the same. They don't all have the same feeling bark.
So there's a touch thing
It
here
is a touch
too.
thing, right, very much so.
And it is spongy. I've
It is
never felt a
spongy, right.
redwood tree before.
Well, that's it.
This is beautiful. And who would have thought that we would have found redwoods here too?
That's right. And you see sago palms in here. Those are beautiful.
What, right here?
Right there, yes. Those are things that were alive during the Jurassic period.
During the Jurassic
Right,
period.
that's when the dinosaurs lived.
Boy. So you've really got a little bit of everything.
We do.
back in
We
here.
have a wide variety. This is our Japanese tea house and Japanese garden. The plantings in the gardens were contributed by the Japanese American community here in Los Angeles County, and the tea house was built to reflect the kind of tea house you might see in Kyoto, Japan.
Oh, look at this.
With the authentic blue tiles on the roof.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful. We serve tea and cookies there on the weekends.
And it's just nestled right in here like a little gem up here.
It is. It's beautiful. And everything about it is very authentic.
Oh, yeah. Louis, I think you can just come around this way. And what a nice view here. Just looking out at the garden.
The pond here is full of koi, and it looks like those children over there have found it. They're throwing something down there to attract their attention.
So how could people find out about what's happening here?
Well, if you're a member of the garden, you get a newsletter every other month that tells you all about what's going on. But if you can't do that, you can come out and read our message board out in front, or you can call the gatehouse and say what's happening.
So there's a number we can put on the screen right
Yes.
now for people to call
Yes.
if they want information and that sort of thing about
Right.
all the different activities
That's right, that are
going on here for the whole family
Right,
all year round.
all year round.
So you can either come out and take part in these special activities at Easter or Christmas or the Artist Day or all the other things that go on,
Right.
or you can just come out and sit.
That's right. You have your choice, a real choice.
Good morning. Oh boy. Where are y'all from?
Yorkdale Elementary.
I've already met a group from Yorkdale.
Yes, that was my class.
Oh, there they are. This is our group again. Oh, hi.
I didn't do anything stop me. I still came today on the tour.
Well, did everybody have fun at Descanso? Good. Another happy group.
We love it. We really enjoyed it, and we had great speakers giving us the tours. We just couldn't ask for a better day. It was
So
fantastic.
you recommend this for other school groups to come out here?
Definitely. It's a great place to come. And this is the birthday boy today.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's been his birthday at Descanso.
Yes.
All right. Have fun. You got to get on the bus now, don't you?
Yes, we have to get on the bus now and go on our Easter egg hunt.
Oh, okay.
Early Easter egg hunt.
Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hi. What a group, huh? They're great, though. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of energy
There's
here.
a lot of energy. A lot of energy. Almost too much.
Well, they're kids. It's springtime. What do you
It's a beautiful
expect?
day. Everything's in bloom. Yeah. Have you been through the whole garden? You've
all's
seen
right with
everything?
the world.
That's right. Absolutely.
We're waxing eloquent here in Descanso.
I'll have to write home about this. That's right, huh?
Okay, we're saying goodbye.
Right. But before you do, we want to give you something to remember Descanso by.
Oh,
and
thank
here is a beautiful lace cap hydrangea for you.
Thank you.
Now this
very.
grows especially well under an oak tree. I don't know if you have an oak tree to put it under.
And it doesn't smell.
It doesn't have a
but
smell.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much for giving us the tour.
Well, we
it's
were
just
delighted.
been a wonderful day. Everything you said about the place was true and more. And we've already put the number up on the screen for you to call for information about how to come out here. It's open, I'm sure, every day.
Except Christmas and Thanksgiving.
That's right. So come on out. It belongs to all of us. It's a county garden, Descanso Gardens, right?
Right.
Not a park,
Not
a
park,
garden.
A garden. Well, after what you've seen, you can't say that it's anything but a garden.
And it's a beautiful garden on top of that. Descanso Gardens in La Cañada, Flintridge,
Right.
and it belongs to us all.
Visiting with Huell Howser is made possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.